What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back in to Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Today, we are headed into the Bobby Fuller 4. This is definitely going to be a blindside. I was trying to think if I ever heard of them. I never have heard of them. So, blindside reaction we are going into. Definitely happy to discover some more artists on this channel. The song we're going into is I Fought the Law. Before I dive in, first and foremost, I want to thank my new subscribers for coming over and supporting me on my channel and my subscribers that's been here. But if you are new while the music is playing, I do like to wait to the very end to give you my honest detailed breakdown. So wait for that.
I'm breaking rocks in the hot sun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I needed money 'cause I had none. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
Cool to see. It's cool to know that, these guys, had fun in music videos back then. I think look like they have more fun in these type of videos than they do in today's world. They take it too serious and create all kind of videos these days. No telling. Sometimes the video doesn't even make sense with the song. It's just a video put together. Back then they don't care. They're like, give me my guitar, give me some backup dancers, and let's go in this basement and shoot this video really quick. But I have heard that chorus of this song before, like on a movie or probably out. I don't know, but I have heard the chorus of this song. And let me look up, because I know I'm gonna say what I always say, because I know this song was created in that era. Watch. I know it was. And if you guys been with me for a while, you know what era I'm headed to. I'm headed to the 60s, and you know why. 77. Dang it, I was off. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, that's the Clash. Okay. I need Bobby Fuller's version. Yeah, that's the Clash. Okay, I know I'm going to the 60s. There's no way. 1966. I knew it. Yeah, okay. That's probably what. I heard the Clash is probably a version of this. So, a reason why I said the 60s, you guys know, I always say the 60s created the best singers. They did. They really did. And I knew his voice came out of the 60s. Only by the melody, of course. I could tell by the music. But I felt like they had the best singers, man. The vocals, listen to them here. It was just pure perfection, like I said, and I sound like a broken record, but I'm gonna keep saying it. They didn't have mics to emphasize the voice. Well, they probably did, but they had great mics, but they didn't have the mics we have today. They didn't have the engineers we had today, this technology we have today to go in there and create and make somebody's voice sound great. That was just them purely singing. And of course, that wasn't live. I know how they shot back then. You guys educated me on that. They didn't shoot live videos. They recorded it and then shot the video. But even though that being said, in the studio, those guys giving you their natural voices. And I think purely the 60s had the greatest singers of all time, like just natural pureness. There was no cheating, no guessing, like, oh, is that really him or her? Do they really sound like that? I don't think you ever had to ask that back then. And these type of artists traveled, and they went to different places and sang and did performances and stuff like that. So you really heard them, So I always respect singers that come from the 60s. Now to the song. Very fun song, very up-tempo beat. It's just having fun with music, expressing yourselves, and I thought it was a cool melody, cool song. And it's cool to go back into these generations and hear this music because I feel like I get to go and try to live, through the music through there and see how it was. So always from this channel, I've learned, going to different genres, I get to try to guess where it came from. I'm getting really good at guessing. Always came to 60s, 70s, 80s, because each era, each generation had their own sound, and the 60s had their sound. And I kind of knew that this song came from the 60s, and it's really cool to see the different changes in music over the genres or over the different eras, and how the sound changed and shifted, and how voices and music and everything changed. And it's so cool to see it and then live in that generation and hear how they sounded. So I think the 60s had a unique sound to them, and I think that was like, discovering, I think music started turning, the up-tempo stuff started coming out, and started getting a little more fun with the dancing and stuff like that. I think the 60s was that era where that type of stuff came out. So as you see here, and like I said, the best vocals I think was the 60s, and as you see here, another natural born singer. And I think the guys, man, what really impressed me about the 60s with the guys, and I thought about that right now saying that, is that they held, like, the octave the guys can hold. Like, a lot of these guys out of the 60s that I've reacted to on this channel have a high octave they can hold, and they can really take it there. And I think that's what really impressed me about the male artists in the 60s, because these guys had such a unique tone to their voices. It was unbelievable. Like, it was almost to the point like, man, he's really taking it that high. He's carrying that high of a tune. So as you see in this song, that's what I got from there. But another great song, another great generation of music. Thank you guys for taking me back to the 60s. Thank you for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.